Hi guys, it's me. So, truthfully, Trisha, now known as Trisha Renee, is done taking her little break. And I guess while during this break, she caught COVID, and we hadn't heard from her. Well, she's back, and she has to come on to let everybody know that people that make fun of her body and call her flat ass and wonky tits or whatever they call her, um, that she's not ashamed of it anymore. It doesn't bother her anymore. And she does this for a whole fucking half hour. I guess she has to try to convince us, more like herself, that it doesn't bother her, and that's why it takes so long. And she goes back into, I don't know, she just rambling. I had nothing else to do, and I thought maybe you guys wanted to hear her. You probably don't. I don't know. But I wanted to upload something. So I'm going to practice, try to improve. So let's listen to her and her. I think she just wants to talk about herself. I really do. I think that's just like her whole point, just to get herself out there and have people notice her. Except it would help if she would turn a light on so people could see her.
You can't shame me because I have curves. You can't shame
She
me
doesn't have
because I've
curves.
got fat on my body. You can't shame me because of my scars. You can't shame me because of my stretch marks. You can't shame me because my body might not be symmetrical. You can't shame me because my butt's not a bubble butt. You can't shame me. What I post is what I post. If I was that upset about what I posted and cared what you thought, I wouldn't post it, would I? No. There was a time where I used to be there was a time where I used to be ashamed of myself. So I looked for validation from strangers. Guess what? I don't need that anymore. So if you want to take my pictures off of Instagram where I'm not Instagram perfect, I have more respect for myself to show myself who I really am than to
Hmm.
edit the flaws off of me. So if you feel the need,
Oh, stop her. She has more respect for herself, or whatever she said. Have you seen some of her Instagram pictures? Right, she like spreading her legs and shoving her ass up in the air and stuff. I mean, really, to me, she's 44 years old. If it, leave that for a 20-year-old that looks better. Even 20. To me, that's not respectful. I don't know. At least not Instagram. Instagram was a lot different when it first came out. But for her to do this at 44 years old, I just think it's wrong. And again, I'm probably prudish. Well, no, I'm not. Probably I am prudish, but I don't think that's respecting your body.
to take my Instagram photos and take a finger to point at whatever, then that's on you. That's on you, Paul. It takes bravery and it takes courage of a person to go out there because people look up to other people who show themselves for who they are. So
In your
you're
case,
gonna point at me and say, "Oh, look, she's got a stretch mark there. I'm a real fucking person." There used to be a time where your comments would have made me cry. There was a time where your comments would have made me upset. Those photos were gross. And you know what? I don't care what you think. I don't care anymore. I don't need your
they
validation and
are
I'll post
gross.
them. If you don't like the way that my stomach folds, if you don't like the stretch marks that I have or the scars that I show, then too bad. Don't look. When you want to come at me, when you want to try to attack me and make me feel less than, you're wrong. Because that's where I know I'm strong within myself to show the whole world, hey, this is who I am. I'm not going to hide it. You know, it's kind of funny because there are these, what is it, when Photoshop tools. Since you're so good at
God bless you.
Photoshop, why don't you show me where I did wrong? Pitiful Photoshop. It's not. Why would I leave stretch marks then? Why would I leave folds in my stomach? It's real. And you know what? I'm proud of who I am. That I'm not afraid and I have to hide. I don't have to hide.
Turn the light on.
Some of you, see, lingerie doesn't change the way that your body is, but it changes your perception of your body that, you know what, I can make these stretch marks look good.
Okay, what she said is true. You might not have the perfect body, but if you put lingerie on, you can feel sexy if your body's decent. If I put lingerie on, I would be totally embarrassed and I'd probably scare everybody away.
I can make this fat look. Look, I've got skin.
Look, she
I'm
says.
motherfucking
Can't see nothing.
alive. After what I went through the last week, the private battle that y'all haven't seen, that I didn't film, that I kept to myself and I suffered in silence with some things. Y'all can go fuck yourselves if you think I'm gonna be shamed. Well, good for her then. If she wants Photoshop to be her best friend, then let it be. But I had fun being who I am, and that's authentically me with no fucks given anymore. I wouldn't post something on there that I would complain or cry about. It's called body confident when you love your body. I love my body, flaws and all. So don't you sit there, Paul, and act like you're the authority of me because you want to point out the shape of my ass. Big fucking deal. If you want to sit there and go through my videos slow motion and take a pixelated picture and repost that to ha ha ha, try again. Try again. If it were 5 years ago, when I was stuck in a rotten, toxic marriage, 5 years ago, I needed to be validated
I think the only thing that was rotten and toxic in your marriage was you.
by strangers. Not anymore. It's like, bitch, here I am. Life's too short. You want to see scars? I'll show you scars. You care about my butt crack, bitch. That bitch, all she cares about is my butt crack, my butthole, how big my butt is. Guess what? The most important feature about me and my body is not my butt. And then you have people like Kay right here. Who the hell are you? And you know what? These scars, this fat has been loved on. And these scars and these things that I'm not afraid to show the world. So many people feel bad about themselves, but you can't change it. I can't make the scars go away from my hysterectomy. I can't make scars go away. It's not okay to body shame somebody. No one is perfect. And if you want to go, I put those pictures there. If I really felt that I was so concerned, I wouldn't have posted them. So what if I got 4 likes? I like it. I like it. I like me. And I can look at me and I can say, you know what?
That's the whole thing. She likes it. She likes her. It's that's it there. She looks at that. She probably has posters of herself up in her room and stares at that every night, thinking she's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, she's not, seriously, she's not bad looking for 44. She's not, her body's not terrible. She looks a lot better than she did on Dr. Phil. She lost weight, she changed her hair, but the way she acts makes her ugly. If she acts, would act a lot different and she'd be nicer and not so narcissistic. That's hard to say. She would be a good looking woman, but she makes herself ugly. It's all about her. Now, don't forget, this is about how she is not uh, ashamed, and she's not going to let people make her feel ashamed. And it's been 6 minutes now trying to convince who? I think herself.
That girl got through some shit. She's not a cookie cutter Victoria's Secret image, no. But you know what? I am okay with that. I am okay with that. I'm real. And if you don't like that, that's too bad. And you know what? We don't have to pick at your. I'd rather have a little bit of fat around here and some stretch marks here and some whatever here than ring around the mouth that Tide can't get out. I'd rather have that than this. It's the lying, though. You literally say you don't Photoshop when you do. No, I did not Photoshop my picture. That would mean cutting things down and editing it. Oh, excuse me. I didn't get Photoshop. I bought this new thing today, and it takes out the background. But it's not okay. So she wants to pick on me and wants to point those things out at me, but I could do the same at her. And where do you go? Where do you get? Is that a grown-ass adult woman acting that way? Hey, look at her, look at her, look at her. But yeah, when she picked on me, I said she had kinkle bows, kinkle elbows. She's so concerned with my ass, but why? I'm not fucking her. I'm not pleasing her. We have no relationship. I don't care if she likes me or not. And the person who will like me in my life will like me if I can't Photoshop those. I can't edit those out when I meet someone in real life. They see me for who I am, and they see I got a little bit of a chunk. And my ass is good for slapping. It got slapped. It got eaten like a little Debbie snack cake, so don't you fucking worry about it. Someone actually put whipped cream on it. Honest to God truth. I kid you not.
Who cares?
Did I return the favor? No, I did not. I'm not going there. We don't have to talk about ass eating contest. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I just wanted to bring it out to Paul's attention that if you think you're so high and mighty sitting on your throne of bird shit. Hello there. Nice to see you, Gone John. You know what? I have a real body and I have cellulite. Look at that. Look at that leg. Oh my God. Look.
She keeps telling us to look, but there's no light. You can barely see her. What the fuck are we supposed to look at?
Look at my leg. Mother is going to be she's going to be so upset. I posted a picture of my leg.
Here she goes back to this little Edie thing now. She thinks she's an actor. She posted 2 videos acting like this little Edie thing, whatever the hell that is. And in here she also at one point said something like she is an actress. She is not an actress.
Look at all the holes. I've got so many holes in my leg like cottage cheese. But I'd rather look like this than looking like her. Oh, I love that new accent. I scared somebody tonight with it.
I hate that laugh.
I started talking like I was Edith. Little Edith from East Hampton. He's like, what? Where'd you get that accent? I'm like, dude, I just cracked up. Being on quarantine for a week and watching all the videos and studying her. How wonderful. No fear said report. I know. Can you put your ankles above your head? I can. You didn't see my underwear. I'm actually wearing underwear. It's so important, to really point out those idiosyncrasies of a person instead of getting to know them for who they are. Oh my gosh. Her obsession is so weird. She must be miserable in her life. I mean, all right. If I were her spouse, I'd be fucking pissed. I'd be pissed at all these spouses. Like, I think they're cheating on me. You're posting about another person. You're talking about another person 24/7. So what? Who cares? Who cares if I have a little bit of fat here? And who cares if I have a little bit of fat there? I'm not concerned. That's called self-confidence, darling. Yeah. Facts country. Totally. So it's like, why is she so obsessed with everything that I do? Listen, if I felt that I would be so scrutinized, I wanted to see the whole point I'm trying to make is you be you and wear that shit. You buy it from Victoria's Secret after they photoshopped an ad. You photoshop an ad and then you take it home and it's like, oh, I got a little bit of this and oh, I have a little bit. Fuck that, that's sexy. I love a woman who can show her body and show herself. That's the most beautiful thing. A confident woman.
That's not
when you're
me.
living in,
sure.
that kind of thing. None of us are perfect, but we aren't screaming how we love the skin we're in and then erasing the size and shape of it in pictures. I didn't erase it. I deleted a background. I didn't want y'all to see my bedroom door. I deleted a background and I changed the coloring. I didn't change who I was. Why would I want to do that? Oh my God, I'm morphing into Little Edie. You're living a pretend life online and miserable. Just because some other people aren't having sex doesn't mean that I'm not having sex. You don't know what I'm doing.
Where did that come from?
And who cares? Why do you care so much? And why would I post a video of me in that lingerie if I wasn't too confident about myself? So I'm 44 years old, almost 44.
I'm 44
My ex-husband used to say I had hail damage, and he used to call me nasty and disgusting and fat. That's right. I am happy that I am healthy. I survived fucking COVID. That was not fun. Parking lot blowies don't count. From where?
Can you imagine being alone and having COVID? I mean, being so sick and you don't have any friends or a husband or a boyfriend to come and make you feel better. I mean, because really, I'm sure she pushed everybody any friends she had away from her because of her attitude. Um, I wanted to kind of use this as a practice to try to come up with something either funny or something serious, but it's kind of boring, so I'm just going to kind of end it. Sorry it wasn't great, but I just wanted to show you that she is so hell bent on trying to prove to the world that nothing bothers her, that you could say stuff about her that doesn't bother her, that we watched 13 minutes of her trying to prove that, and there's still 20 some minutes to go. And the whole 20 minutes, okay, not the whole 20 minutes, because she does go in to making fun, doing the same thing that she says that somebody's doing to her. So she turns around and she's doing the same thing. So it doesn't make sense. Then she goes right back to saying that she's not ashamed of of her body, and it takes her another 10-15 minutes to prove that. She's she's so into herself, you know. Um, that's it. I'm gonna end the channel. Can you wait? Just wanted to bring you something. I'm going to come back and bring you some foodie beauty natter shit. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight or tomorrow. I think this is going to be the end of them completely. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go. I have my grandson here that has something important to say. And I will talk to you guys.
I don't
Oh,
do
shit. I didn't want that to happen. Either tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure when, but I will see you guys. Bye bye now.